The map was never meant to be found. It was hidden inside an old, dust-covered book in a forgotten corner of a small coastal library. Most people would have ignored it. But Daniel Carter was not most people. He was an explorer, the kind who believed that every legend carried a grain of truth. When he carefully unfolded the fragile paper, his heart started racing. The map showed an island that didn't exist on any modern chart. At the top, written in faded ink, were 3 chilling words: "The Island of Silence." Below it was a warning: "Those who enter may never return." For most people, that would be enough to close the book and walk away. But for Daniel, it was an invitation. 3 weeks later, he was on a small boat cutting through the foggy waters of the Pacific Ocean. The captain refused to go any closer once the island appeared in the distance. "I'm not going there," the old sailor said quietly. "Boats disappear around that place." Daniel continued alone. As he stepped onto the shore, something felt wrong immediately. The island was completely silent. No birds. No insects. Not even the sound of wind in the trees. Just silence. He began walking deeper into the jungle, following the markings on the ancient map. The vegetation grew thicker, darker, almost as if the forest was trying to swallow the path behind him. Hours passed. Then he saw it. Hidden behind towering vines stood the ruins of a massive stone city. The architecture looked ancient, older than anything he had ever seen. Broken statues lined the entrance, each carved with strange symbols. But what caught Daniel's attention was the expression on the statues' faces. Fear. It was as if the stone figures had witnessed something terrible. Daniel pushed forward into the city. In the center stood a gigantic temple made of black stone. The map marked this exact spot with a single symbol, a circle surrounding a triangle. Inside the temple, the air felt heavy. Dust covered the floor, yet strangely, there were footprints. Fresh footprints. Daniel froze. He wasn't alone. The deeper he walked into the temple, the colder the air became. At the far end of the chamber stood a giant stone door covered with glowing markings. Suddenly, a low rumbling sound echoed through the temple walls. The door slowly began to open. Behind it was a chamber filled with golden artifacts, ancient weapons, and towering statues of unknown kings. It was a discovery of a lifetime, proof that an entire civilization had existed here, hidden from the world. But something moved in the shadows. Daniel turned quickly, shining his flashlight across the chamber. Nothing. Then he heard it again. Footsteps. Slow. Heavy. Echoing in the darkness behind him. His heartbeat pounded as he backed away toward the entrance. That's when his flashlight beam landed on the wall beside the door. A message was carved into the stone. Not a warning. A confession. "We did not build this temple. We sealed it." Daniel's breath caught in his throat. Suddenly the ground shook violently. Dust fell from the ceiling as a deep roar echoed from somewhere beneath the temple. Whatever had been sealed inside this place was waking up. Daniel ran. He sprinted through the ancient halls, through the broken city, and back toward the shoreline. The jungle seemed alive now, branches snapping, stones shifting, the island trembling beneath his feet. When he finally reached the beach, the ocean was strangely calm. But the island behind him was not. As Daniel looked back, the top of the black temple cracked open, releasing a dark cloud that spiraled into the sky. He escaped that island. But he never revealed its exact location. Years later, explorers still searched the Pacific Ocean for the Island of Silence. And sometimes, sailors claim that on quiet nights, a strange dark cloud still hangs above a place where no island should exist. Waiting. Curiosity can lead to great discoveries, but it also requires wisdom and caution. Daniel's adventure shows that not every mystery in the world is meant to be uncovered. Some secrets were hidden for a reason. The lesson is simple. Seek knowledge and adventure, but always respect the warnings and dangers that come with the unknown.